All right, guys, I got to talk about this. This is DJ Wolf. You know, over the years, well, at least back in 2018 and I think part of 2019, I did like at least 5 or 6 videos on Monique. Most of them were not in their favor. There was one I did last year about her giving the business to the bonnet culture, which she was absolutely right about. It's the only thing I have agreed with her on. From my understanding, I guess she did a comedy show with DL Hugley, and I think DL Hugley had her as the opening act for him. And I guess she had a contract, according to what DL Hugley said. I don't want to go into particulars about it, but it just goes to show you that Monique really her she has a big head. She has a big head. I mean, really, she do. She has a big head complex where she really got to a point now. She's burned more bridges than she can repair. Really. And usually, when you're talking greasy like that, you're starting to fire. And she started fire with several people, several big name, uh, several the biggest names in black entertainment. I mean, let's keep it real. Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, to a lesser extent, Roland Martin, and now D.L. Hughley. You really put your foot in your mouth. Oh yeah, I forgot. To another lesser extent, Charlamagne the Guy from the Breakfast Club. Monique has been burning bridges for the last 4 or 5 years, which is why her career is not where it needs to be anymore. You know, and my understanding, the show that she did, where she threw D.L. Hughley under the bus, or tried to anyway, wasn't even a sold out show. That's what I heard. My thing is this: right now, Monique, you're not getting any younger. We know this. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I love and respect your work. You know, you's a B-more girl from out here in the DMV, so I'm gonna respect that even more. Even though I'm not originally from here, but I do respect that because I've been here long enough that I can say I'm a product of the DMV for the last since 1988, really. And but you really have burned bridges. You've burned too many bridges to probably at this point really get back to where you need to be uh, as a somewhat of a heavyweight in Hollywood. No pun intended. But I don't think you're gonna reach the pinnacle of the success that you had before. I think those days are over with. You know, as far as I can see. You know, but and it's a shame because you are a very talented individual. I give you that. You know, but you burn way too many bridges. I mean, it started with you with this contract you had when you did Precious for $50,000. But my thing of it is, if you agreed to do it for $50,000, how you gonna ask for more money because they asked you to do a press junket? That was in your probably was in your contract. I ain't say it was, but it probably was because you complained about the fact that you had to go do it as a result. So I'm thinking, okay, you couldn't get out of it, but you had no choice. You know, and they told you to go do it and you refused. So that must have been in your contract. I'm just assuming. Anyway, um, and then you fought Netflix. Come to find out, uh, Netflix was going to offer you. I think they said they were from multiple sources said they were offering you 3 million. And the reason why you're not getting the 3 million is because you wouldn't audition. And then somebody in the comment section, one of the YouTube channels I saw said, "Oh, you gotta tell jokes. How you audition? You tell yeah, you tell jokes, mother effer. You tell jokes. If you're auditioning for a acting role, what do? You act. When you're auditioning for a comedy gig, especially if it's at a small venue or a large venue, guess what you do? You tell jokes. You certainly do. That's how you get the gig. I don't care how big you are. You know, my thing is, you burned too many bridges to get back to where you need to be. And DL Hugley, I mean, DL Hugley's still a household name. Why'd you want to mess up that brand? You know, why you want to step on his toes of all people? After all, he's one part of the Kings of Comedy. And guess what, Monique? Weren't you in Samora and Adele Givens and Miss Laura part of the Queens of Comedy, the ones that got the idea from the Kings of Comedy, who Dale Hughley was a big part of, along with Steve Harvey, the late great Bernie Mac, and Cedric the Entertainer, that y'all took the idea from? Hmm. Wonder how that happened. Huh. Just saying. Monique. Your brand was doing pretty good until you started messed up with getting bad, making bad deals. You know, and then on the Netflix thing, they said because you didn't audition, they were only going to offer you I think $500,000. So you burnt your bridges on that, from my understanding. And you really right now, it is what it is. You know, you're not. I mean, you're not as funny as you used to be, and I've noticed that in a couple things I saw you in. I don't know. Just hey, I don't know what's it gonna take for you to do it. I hope, hey, God bless you. I really hope that much success come back your way again. But it's just a matter of you trying to get back on top and stop burning bridges because I think it may be too late for your career. That's just my take on it. I'm out.